The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Robert in New Jersey. Hey, Robert, what's going on?
Hey, Tom. A great show.
Thank you so much.
I've listened to you for years. You got a great thing. I've been listening to you for over a decade. That's amazing. You've done a great job.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Dare to believe. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 30, NASDAQ off 21, S&P's down 3.5, gold contract down $1.80, trading at $1,104 an ounce. Silver down 8 cents at $14.96 an ounce. Platinum down $4 at $9.50 an ounce. Copper down 7 pennies at $2.25 a pound. Light sweet crude down $1, trading at $45.25 a barrel. Bonds 10-year down 3 ticks, 126.26. 30-year off 20 ticks, 154.02. King dollar flat, 98.03. The euro is up 23 at 108, and the yen's trading at 121.67. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's go take a look at them. What do we have out here? Okay, so thus far, we get a sideways market. What you had out here yesterday, market, if we take a look at the S&Ps, you know, the SPY yesterday traded up to 211.50, couldn't handle the highs. We're backing down today, and they're pulling back with lighter volume. Unless that volume, comes up quite a bit, bottom line, it's going to need more volume to get to lower price. Can't handle price right now. I'd like to see an expansion of volume. Inside the Qs, this is what you have inside the Qs. The Qs got to a price point out here today of 115.39. We're at 114.54. Now, the Qs very well could fail out here today. What you have with the Qs, you get back under 114.39, and that would constitute a failure on price, on volume. We'll see whether that's how this baby shakes out. Gold contract. What do we have with gold? Gold is trading out at a price point down $1.80. You're hit 1103.60, and I believe 1103.80 was the swing. 1103.80 is the swing. You're at 1104. We have lighter volume. We'll see whether this swing holds. That swing doesn't hold. That thing's going to try to run into this 1097 area. Bond market. What do we have with bonds? We take a look at the 10-year bond. This is what you have with the bond market. We've done 1.1 million contracts out here today, which is a contraction of volume. It's going after the swing point. This is the first time, the swing point, because of the last expansion on the way up, we went on September 16th from 126.16 all the way up to the 130. Now we've made our way back. It's testing this area out. I suspect what you're going to see out here, you're going to see a lot of different tests come in the marketplace tomorrow with these jobs numbers. King dollar. Let's go to King dollar. What we have a King dollar is this. King dollar had taken its B point out with wide price spread, accelerated volume. Right now we're at the 98.03 number. Your swing highs up here at 98.62. Your price projection, A to B equals C to D, is 1.00. The way the King dollar is trading, more than likely we're going to see that 1.00 come in. Now, what's really wild, folks, is this, and I've talked about this a few different times. The amount of equities that are getting absolutely smoked off 15 to 25% are dramatic versus the amount of equities that are up. You know, you get Bluebird down 25%, you get Valiant down 14%, Straight Path Communications down 47%, Qualcomm's down 15%, Endo's down 14%, Libby's down 14%, Royal Gold's getting whacked. That's down 14%. You know, we'll get our heads wrapped around that, but that's a big number, no doubt. You got FireEye down 24%. But you start putting those together, folks, this market's going south. Let's go talk to Alex in Newton, Mass. Hey, Alex, what's going on?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, man. You having a good day up in beautiful Newton, Mass?
Oh, yeah. It's 75 degrees over here.
I know, man. I asked Basil yesterday. That's a mind blow. You got a nice Indian summer there, man.
Yeah, it looks like. I have a question about currencies.
Yes.
So most people focus on yen and euros.
Okay.
Can I take a look at the British pound?
Absolutely. That's a GBH. 1 second. Okay, go ahead.
So British pound is going completely nuts at the moment. It's like dropping like a knife. What does that say to you?
Let me get this in my... Oh, I got to get the... 1 second, huh? PBH. I got to get this in front of me for a second. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. GBH. 1 second, just bear with me. I got it. Okay. GBD. No, GBP. Okay. GBP. No. There we go. Got the currency. No. Why is this coming up? I'm sorry, man. Hold it.
In TradeStation, it's just add BP. I don't know.
Yeah, no. I'm with it. GLDL. I got the. I know. It's GBP, but for some reason it's not coming up for me. 1 second.
You have a right quote, 152.
Yeah. 1 second. I'm not. You know what, Alex? I have no idea why this is not coming up for me. What I'm going to have to do is this. Let me go through the break first. You know what I mean? I'll get it up for you. So
Okay.
the question is the aspect of why that would be going down so dramatically.
The British pound is 1.1% down today, and that's a huge move.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I got to get it up first so I can find out what we're looking at here.
Okay. So can I ask you another quick question?
Yeah.
So I sold IWM today and went short on VO, which is mid-cap. What do you think about this?
BP. 1 second. Hold on. I think I got this for you. 1 second. No. Unbelievable. Here, just stay there for a second, okay?
Okay.
We're going to come right back.
Thank you.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Until recently, it was almost impossible for the average investor to hedge against currency risk in Europe or Japan. For a bold trade on Europe or Japan that protects against moves in currency, trade HEGE or HEGJ, 2 times currency hedged leveraged ETFs from Direction Investments. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. We're talking with Alex from Newton. I do apologize for not finding that quick enough, folks. So, Alex,
Sorry.
I have the pound up here, okay? It's getting smashed, and the technical reason is that this is only a dead cat bounce anyway. I'll bring back a longer one, but the fundamental deal here is that you had the, like our Federal Reserve out here this morning, Bank of England, Mark Carney. He came out this morning, and the bottom line is that there's enough people that thought that the Bank of England, would go up. And bottom line is that it was voted 8-1 to leave the rate the same. And then Carney went on Bloomberg and said, bottom line is that this is going to stay low. And
there is a huge short interest.
Well, they're making money.
Yeah.
You mean the pound? Yeah. I mean, but if you look at the pound anyway, I mean, if we bring this back, right?
Mm-hmm.
The pound was trading at $2 in 2007. Watch, we bring this. We just look retracement-wise what it did. It did a 50% retracement in July of last year. But I mean, just a few months ago. Yeah, in April it was still trading at 150 to 145.
If you will put it on the weekly,
yes.
To me it's a huge head and shoulders. But
Oh yeah! Oh my
the
God!
shoulder will last for a few years.
That's going to be sick. Oh yeah, I can see that. Oh my God! What he's talking about, folks. If in fact this is the head and shoulders, man, what does that line up to be? That would line up to be 170, 150. Oh, that's not bad. 148. So you get 20 cents. That would line up to a $1.20. Let me see.
Yep.
Let me see where that sets up. And $1.30 and wow, that's pretty intense. Yeah, I mean that's what it looks like, and that would be an all-time low. Well, let's see how far I can bring it back. I can bring it back 50 years, and
that will be low when Soros did his job.
Yeah, that's the 85, man. The high of 85 is 123. The low is 105.
Yep.
It's pretty intense, man.
Yep. Okay.
And I guess, the real question is there, too, that now this is where this gets intriguing, folks. We talk a lot about interest rates. And every single time, whether the Fed continues to say, hey, we're going up. But when you look at the rates around the world, man, so the UK is saying right now, hey, we're not going up. And, when you look at these rates, we have high rates. So, we'll see where it shakes out, But bottom line is that, it looks to me that rates aren't going to go up. Now, if we go over to the IWM, you short the IWM, right?
No, I just sold it today, but I short VO.
VO. Let's see what VO is. So,
Mid-cap.
Vanguard mid-cap. Okay, so let's see. You're down 27 cents.
To me, it's the weakest index.
Okay. And I know you gave me that what was it? Give me the formula again. I did that after I got off the other day. What was that formula? That was a pretty good formula. What was the formula?
You mean 65 weekly?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. I was doing that all night long, man. When last time we got off? Okay. It was I can see it. I can see what you were doing, man. That was pretty cool, man. If I learned anything, I remember John Murphy, and what happens, folks, is that when there's a lot of good systems, and you want them, just keep your money management in place. Yeah, look at that. I see what you did. See that? Okay. And that it crossed it. If you're watching Tiger TV, my God, look at this. The 65 deal, you could have got into it in July of 2012, and you might have got out of it. No, you wouldn't even want to get out of it the week of October 2014, because it ended up closing over that, and then the first time it closed underneath it was August 21st, and it stayed underneath it. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're looking at, man. Yeah. Okay, man. Listen, I like it.
Thank you.
Thanks, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
Take care.
Thank you. Now, folks, let's go over to our man, Mr. Andy Heck, as we do each and every Thursday at 20 past the first hour. And it's amazing, folks, that it's Thursday already. Time blows my mind, man. I'm telling you, it's flying. Don't forget, folks, at TFNN, we do 10 hours of programming every Tuesday and Thursday. We start at 8 o'clock in the morning. We go to 6 in the afternoon. Get it right on your cell phone, tfnn.mobi. Want Tiger TV? Go to TFNN.com. Bottom line, TFNN.com. You just hit the Tiger TV. Andy is on every Tuesday, Thursday, right after me, 5 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. Also has a great newsletter, the Technomento Commodity Report. You can test drive that newsletter absolutely free. Coming over to our website at TFNN. 1 month absolutely free. Bottom line is that his newsletter, if you go over there right now, you have a couple things happening that are really going to have an advantage for you. Number one, he has a workshop. That workshop is going to be on November 19th, 6:30 to 7:30. It's for subscribers. You can be a subscriber right now. You can test drive the newsletter right now for nothing. You'll get today's newsletter. You'll get to the workshop, and we'll let Andy talk about what he's going to be talking about in the workshop. But he's going to be breaking down the oil market and the structure inside the oil market for the upcoming OPEC meeting. Andy Heck, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, how are you?
Doing great, man. Yourself?
I'm doing good. Yeah, the workshop, I'm going to go through market structure and crude oil. Hey, today the Saudis said they could see oil going to $20 a barrel. So this is going to be one hell of an interesting
$20 a barrel?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll be buying oil at $20 a barrel.
I agree. So will I. I don't think it's going to get there.
Maybe we'll buy Saudi Arabia at $20 a barrel.
Absolutely. I mean, that's that's kind of self-defeating, considering the social welfare program over there that the House of Saud puts out there.
Totally.
But markets are interesting, really interesting. Where do you want to start? Let's start with natural gas.
That's a good place to start.
Yeah, that's a bull. All right, so that looked good today. All right, so the EIA came out, and interestingly enough, inventories went up 52 BCF, and they are now equal to the all-time highs, November 2012. It looks like we might run out of room to store natural gas pretty soon. I've been trying to get a handle on how much actual storage capability there is. I can't actually get a number here. I think we're going to rise for the next couple of weeks. So I wouldn't get too, crazy that this price is going to just run to the sky, especially with 7.
Let's talk about this a little, because this is so bizarre, it's unbelievable. So and folks, I'm long this contract. I mean, this is a nice little deal, but even that being said, and I stayed through the injection this morning. But Tommy and I were doing the program this morning. I'm saying to myself, this is so weird. So picture this. This is how markets do work, but it's like this one's really a wild one because we're expecting 50 more billion, and they didn't get that. But what I can't get, and I mean, I like the idea it's going up because it's been so oversold anyway. I just got croaked, okay? But what's blowing my mind Andy, is this, is that if all the storage is full, right? Why would it go up?
Exactly. It's getting full. I think there's still room. So, I think it's a very interesting market here, but I don't think that the selling is over there. I guess we'll talk about it after the break. If you want
yeah, but,
Sure.
11 cents is $1,100 a contract. I mean,
it's
stay
good
right
money.
there, folks.
Here for trading, baby.
Andy and I are coming right back.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
If you're looking for a great opportunity to diversify your financial portfolio and hedge against the falling stock market, consider the new market-safe Metals Hedge CD from Everbank. This 5-year indexed U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to metals with gold and silver components and allows you to hedge against falling equities with a short component on the SPY ETF. You can earn up to 45% capped upside payment at maturity if gold and silver increase in value and the SPY ETF decreases across annual pricing dates. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on the CD. Don't let fallen markets get you down. Get the Metals Hedge CD. The November 12th funding deadline is quickly approaching, so hurry over to everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. Once again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. This is sponsored content. Everbank is a member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 6, Nasdaq's down 12, S&P's are flat. We're talking with our man, Mr. Andy Hecht, and we are talking commodities. And right now, we're talking natural gas.
Yeah, so I wanted to point out something important about natural gas here. I have a chart up here, Tom.
Yep, I'm looking at it.
Open interest has gone from 910,000 contracts at the end of September all the way up to 1,048,000 roughly. All right, so that's a big increase in open interest.
Yeah.
That means the shorts are emboldened. here. So, as the price came down, people got shorter and shorter.
Okay.
I'm looking at today's action as a short covering rally.
Yeah.
It might have legs. It might go to 250, 260. That's possible.
Yeah.
There's enough shorts in there. However, fundamentally, there is a lot of gas around, and it's 75 degrees in Boston.
I know.
I know. By the way,
And they're still paying $4.50.
right. By the way, it's 45 degrees last night here in Las Vegas.
That's crazy, man.
It's cold, man. I'm telling you, I'm freezing. I almost put my jacket on for the show today.
That's so funny. That's
It's cold.
crazy.
It's in the low 50s here today.
Wow.
This is not normal early November weather for Vegas.
Yeah, that's for
usually
sure.
we're in the 70s, maybe 80s.
Right.
So the weather patterns are screwed up. We're going to have a warmer winter according to meteorological forecasts here in the United States, which also is a negative for natural gas prices. Now, all of the bad news is in the price. The inventories are huge. We have a warm weather winter coming, supposedly. We never know until it happens.
Yeah.
But, that's what the forecasts are for. The price just got too low, and the shorts got too emboldened here. So, as I've been saying, and I think you agree, 2015 is a year for trading, not a year for an investing.
listen, no
so you
doubt.
cannot get married to anything.
Yeah, no, I'd agree. There's no doubt, man.
Yeah. We'll see where natural gas goes. I mean, hey, if they get all the shorts out, the thing can explode higher, and then it'll come right back down.
Well, it doesn't take much, at $100 a penny.
No, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. And believe me, they get it up to a price like 240 or so, all those shorts will be out of funds. Remember, we started the quarter at around 254. I think that's the key level here. You get them all out of funds, then you're going to see, then you could see some explosion on the upside, maybe 50 cents, 60 cents. From there, and then it comes off.
And a normal bounce would be to 260 anyway. That could just be a dead cat bounce. But that's
however, the fundamentals are really against it. But it's like any market. When it gets too one-sided, too short or too long, then craziness happens.
Yeah,
So,
there's no doubt. There's
no doubt about that. Right. All right. So let's go on to the next one, that's good action. Let's look at the ugly. We're going to look at the ugly now, and the ugly is copper, because that is ugly to me. We have a big down day today on high volume.
Yeah, copper's down 2.8%, folks.
Right. And the lows that we saw on August 24th were 20.25 cents. We're less than a nickel away from there. This is this thing tried to rally
And
at the
monster
beginning
volume today too. Interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
It tried to rally at the beginning of October with the rest of the commodity complex. We got up to like 243. We couldn't even get up to that 250 level. And now it looks like it's gaining some legs on the downside. And I think copper could be telling us something about gold and silver here. I'm a little bit worried about that. And I see that the equities look like they're giving it up a little bit here.
Yeah, they are.
So that's a little worrying.
Royal Gold got
metals.
smoked. Thank God we don't own Royal Gold, man.
Right. It's just looking deflationary. I mean, I know we had that argument. We had the discussion.
Right.
Deflation, inflation. Man, I got to tell you, I think you take you and me, we add us together, divide us by 2, and we come out with stagflation.
Hey, listen,
which is scary.
I can tell you. Okay, so we were discussing, folks, I believe on Tuesday, right? The inflation deflation deal. Well, since then, okay, I go to Starbucks this morning. Starbucks went up 12.3% on my drinks.
Yeah, absolutely. And by the way, I got my, I'm self-employed.
Yeah.
I got my insurance, my health insurance for January. 25% increase.
Yeah. Now, the next thing, okay, you can look at GM. They're going through right now. They may have a strike going on. It's all about money, and I believe, and I don't know. I think it might be Ford also. So, hey, we'll see where it shakes out. But
we have a lot of calls. We have a lot of calls for raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour. So this is, it's all a little worrying here.
Yeah, no doubt.
Absolutely. So we'll see what happens. Hogs, another market. We have a lot of volatility here across all markets.
Oh, we do, man.
Look at that.
Volatility's here in spade.
Look at that pork market. It fell off a cliff. It's gone from 68 cents.
Look at
you
that,
know,
man.
on
Holy
October
cow.
21st. Down to, where are we now? We're at 56 cents.
Yeah.
That thing got smoked.
Yeah, literally, right?
Really smoked pork. I
Right.
like smoked pork, actually. It's very good.
Look at this whole. Let me bring this thing back. So, wow. Okay, so I'm putting this on a continuous contract right now, folks, and yeah, you're going after, man. You're going to go after the 09 lows, which is 43 cents. We're already at 55. We're at the
43
highs.
cents.
We're at the highs of the lows of 2009.
It's amazing.
That is amazing.
You know, that's amazing. So, you know, something, but you know, go to the supermarket and when you fill up your cart, prices aren't at 2009 prices, are
Everything is $100.
they?
You know?
Exactly.
And if you go here, watch this. You go to Whole Foods. Whole Foods is out there saying that you know, they come out with their numbers, folks, and they're a disaster. The stock is a disaster. It's at $30. This stock is down from 65. And you know, I was listening to the CEO last night, and he said that they're going to start pricing things down.
Yeah.
Now that got really intriguing, but what's happening is that, you know, they basically have to put less expensive things inside that store, man. You know?
Right. You know, another sign, Tom, I can't put up a chart of it, but maybe you can. Something that I thought was really interesting over the recent weeks. Did you see the move in Bitcoin?
Yeah.
That's incredible. This thing almost doubled. And I mean, that just tells me that, listen, Bitcoin, whether you like it, you don't like it, I like the blockchain technology that's behind it. I think that's very interesting. But the fact that investors, people, you know, especially in China, they're looking for some alternatives here. They're not turning to, obviously, they're not turning to gold right now. Gold is going lower. Bitcoin has exploded higher.
Well,
I mean,
and
granted, it's a $7 billion market cap.
No, it's really cool, man. The bottom line, folks, is that over in China, right? If you and I were all living in China, you want to get your money out of China, the quickest way to get it is through Bitcoin. That's right. And by the way, you walk in, you give them 50 grand, guess what? It's showing up in LA, you get in a plane, you get to LA, you're in good shape, man.
That's right. And do you know that there's a company in China that's offering above market interest rates on Bitcoin for Bitcoin buyers? So it's kind of like attracting buyers to Bitcoin.
Now, listen, I can, you know, the people in China got to get as much money out of China as they can get as fast as they can if they want that money.
Absolutely. Crazy world.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Why don't you stay there? Now, we're going to take a couple calls, too, when you're on. Is that cool, Andy?
Sure, yeah.
Awesome, man. It's a beautiful thing. All you tigers and tigresses, give us a call, 877-927-6648. We're going to come back with Kevin from Denver, Colorado, and we're going to talk real estate. We're going to be right back, folks.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com. Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage, or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now. The Path of Least Resistance is David White's daily trading newsletter, and if you're looking for active trading ideas, then now's a perfect time for a 30-day free trial to this powerful daily trading advisory service. David uses his years of trading experience to offer his subscribers his trading ideas each morning in his Path of Least Resistance newsletter. Using a combination of equity trades along with options, David keeps his subscribers up to date with all pertinent market information with intraday afternoon updates when warranted. Don't miss out on this great chance to get a 30-day free trial to David's daily newsletter, The Path of Least Resistance, with no obligation to pay anything. David has been delivering solid recommendations for his subscribers recently, and if you'd like to see the type of newsletter he delivers every morning, then visit the front page of TFNN and you'll find The Path of Least Resistance under Trading Newsletters. For all the details and to start your 30-day free trial today, log on to TFNN.com now.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien. Welcome back, folks. Right now, you get the Dow up 9, Nasdaq's down 13, S&P's are flat. And don't forget, folks, man, Mr. Andy Heck comes up right after me Tuesday, Thursday, 5 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. Now, Andy has a great webinar that's coming up. That webinar, he's going to be talking about the December 4th OPEC meeting, what the ramifications may be. This webinar is on the 19th of November. It's 6:30 to 7:30. You can come over, test drive his newsletter right now. Great newsletter. He's got another buy in it out here today, so you can take advantage of that, all for free. Let's go to Kevin in Denver. Hey, Kevin, what's going on?
Kevin here.
How you doing, man?
All right. I had the real estate out here in Colorado has been going real strong the last couple of years.
Yes.
And it's really seems like it's getting stronger and stronger all the time. But real estate is a long-term investment. And my question is if there's any liquid short-term investment vehicles I could use to invest in the real estate out here in Denver, because as you know, I don't know how much longer it's going to keep going up, but when it turns, like you always say, the door's not big enough for everybody to get out.
Right. There wouldn't be anything short-term that you could do in order to invest in Denver real estate. No, there wouldn't. It's the actual real estate you need. And, you know, the ratio, you know, for real estate folks, there's always plenty of time to get out of the real estate market, by the way, okay? And the ratio goes like this. The ratio is if you take the amount, let's say a house is $200,000, okay? You just take $200,000. If you are taking in 10% of the gross of that, meaning on rents, right? Bottom line, you get a cash flow positive deal. When it gets out of whack is that when it gets over that, or under that rather, and it's not sustaining itself on the debt service, and everyone's hoping that someone else is going to come along and pay more money. Now, what happens, folks, it seems to happen continually too, is that will sustain itself for a year and a half after you get to that point. And then it blows up. And then it basically gets cut in half. So, you know, you just got to decide when enough is enough, if it's an investment versus you're living in it. Do you know what I mean? And Denver's a unique situation because Denver's gorgeous anyway. And now you can smoke pot in Denver. That's huge. Okay, you don't go to jail. You know, you want to hear a bizarre story, folks? This guy's even more bizarre. You know, check this out. I was looking at this today. You know, you got, you know, because of those drug laws years ago, there's folks that are getting out of jail now, and people are flipping out. It's like there's people getting out of jail that have been in jail for 9 or 10 years for smoking pot, and there's a guy from J.P. Morgan today that just got guilty of stealing $22 million from the clients, and he's only going to get 9 years in jail. It's like sometimes these things are so whacked out, man. It's insane. But now, are you in the real estate market in Denver, Kevin?
The only thing I own is I own my own house that I live in now.
Cool. Well, that's good. That's a beautiful thing, man. I think you're in good shape, man. You know, I mean, and will there be another bubble? Yes, there will. There's no doubt, man. If I've learned anything over the last 35 years, I've seen 3 bubbles. You know, and they're all different. The last one, of course, was the worst because the real estate got croaked across the country. The stock market got croaked. But there's been the one before that in Boston, Florida, California, Dallas, Houston. It was just as bad. The real estate was, you know. So, and in Denver, that hit Denver. The one in '89 hit Denver. You know.
Oh, I saw that. I saw the one in '89.
Yeah.
There was, every third house was either for sale or it was a HUD house.
It was crazy. We did, you know, it was so weird, folks. One of the first workshops I did, and the Denver Tech Center, they gave us the whole top floor of this commercial building, and to do this workshop, it's like I'm looking out over this beautiful, you know, all the mountains, and it was, of course, there was less, you know, building at that point, right? But the whole building was empty. It was like crazy. And I think that's where the Hyatt was, right? You know, it was crazy. Cooking, brother. Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. So, Andy. Oh, Andy. Where'd he go?
I'm here.
Oh, you're here.
I'm here with you.
It's a beautiful thing, brother.
You know, I got to tell you a little story about real estate. You know, back in 2003, I wrote a patent to basically securitize the real estate market into different metropolitan statistical areas.
Okay.
So that indexes could be traded.
Right.
And mortgage-backed securities could be hedged. And what I did was I collected data from closing data. You know,
Yes.
residential closing data, commercial closing data.
Right.
And I put out an index. And you know what? The whole real estate industry, they didn't want it. Too much transparency.
Yeah. Well, what also happens is that real estate is definitely local. I mean, you know.
Oh yeah, no. But you know, you could do it you could break it down by zip code. You could actually have an index in each zip code. But the real estate brokers and the mortgage-backed security people, they did not want this out there.
Yeah, I don't blame them. You know, I could, you know, what happens, folks, is that as they're doing these big deals, hey, they don't want that transparency.
Right.
You want to hear a mind blower, folks? Okay, so check this out. Now, I'm sure this was out here, but I just found out about it today. Okay, so the largest real estate deals, and the people that love Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and hate Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are going to go bonkers on this one. This actually blew my mind. So, the largest real estate deals in the past year, we're talking about 500 million or billion. Hold on one second. But bottom line, folks, is that, you know, Blackstone, you know, all the big monsters out here, you know where they're getting their financing? Like the biggest apartment building that was just done in New York, it starts with an S. Bottom line, folks, is that SPG, one second, is that they got their financing from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, okay? So
Love it.
Listen to this, man. This is amazing, folks, okay? Now, this is how they got around it, right? Now, they are the largest, you know, buyers and sellers of mortgages, okay? Single families and doubles. But inside, what they've decided to do is that on those apartments, they decided that one half of the apartments were going to be affordable housing, and so they financed the deal. Now check this out. This is where this gets really weird, is that they financed the deal, and because Fannie Mae still has the implicit government guarantee behind it, that deal came down at 3% or lighter. And there's no way, folks, you can get commercial real estate money at 3%. It doesn't happen. It doesn't. Isn't that crazy, Indy?
It's unbelievable.
And so check this out, folks. It's not just that one. So if you're going after multiple units, you know, you and me can go in there too. That's the other side of it. But of course, they're going in there creating, I think that's a $500 billion deal. mean,
I'm sure it's 500 billion because let me tell you something. There are apartments in New York City that are close to
yeah,
500
it is.
million.
500 million is nothing in New York
That's
City, right?
nothing, baby.
Right. Pretty amazing, man. But it's, you know, when people get a hold of that Fannie Mae finance that deal, man, they're gonna pull their hair out on that, man. That's because what that is, folks.
Another bailout.
Well, can you say with us again?
Sure.
Well, you know what it is? No, this is where this wasn't set up for the biggest, richest real estate investors in the world. Stay right there,
Larry
folks.
Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Andy Heck, Tom O'Brien. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us. So I found that it's Stuyvesant Town, folks, in Manhattan. But check this. I got the story, actually.
Stuyvesant Town.
How do you pronounce it again?
Stuyvesant Town. Peter Stuyvesant. Remember Peter Stuyvesant, who the Dutch explorer who founded Manhattan?
Oh, cool. Okay, so
it's named after him. It's a series of big apartment complexes that used to be co-ops.
Yep.
From 23rd Street and First Avenue down to 14th Street. So it's a major project with a lot of apartments, big apartments.
Yeah, so check this out. So here's where, so you get Barry Steinlich's Starwood Capital, Steven Schwarzman Blackstone Group. The bottom line is that they're getting financed by Freddie Mac, okay? And this is amazing, man. This is just, it's absolutely amazing, okay? So the way this comes down, folks, is that Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, okay, bottom line is that you need affordable housing. So what they've put together is that out of the those units that they're buying, they're saying that it's in here, Oh, my God, yes. So Stuyvesant Town is home to 30,000 New Yorkers, one of the last affordable housings in Manhattan. What the game is here is that they're saying that they will keep 11,000 units affordable for 20 years to get the financing. And the financing, it looks like they're going to get the financing below 3% compared to average financing of 4.5. Wild, huh?
So okay, so the value of that project's enormous. Aren't the lenders just handing them billions?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And
It's a beautiful
this is
thing.
the hypocrisy in the system. Right.
There is. I mean, you used to have to wait. I remember, I lived in New York City my whole life.
Sure.
You used to have to wait online, for years. There was a waiting list for years to get apartments in Stuytown.
I think you still have to. Yeah, it's that dramatic, right? And what will happen now, folks, is that they'll be able to sell off half of well, we know how the deal goes. Pay, the larger have got larger. I mean, and the ironic part about this, of course, is that you're not talking single families. But guess what you won't hear, folks, okay? No matter how many people want to basically bring down Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, you won't hear them saying that the big money is getting it. Why? Because the big money makes sure that everyone gets a taste.
Everyone, what was the line from The Godfather? The guy says, Don Chicho says, I have to wet my beak.
Yeah, exactly, man. Unreal.
Everyone wets their beak. I'm surprised that the mayor of New York City, who is, kind of a very socialistic guy, is not up in arms about that deal.
Well, he's not going to be up in arms because they just got. This is the
but
to
they'll
me,
give money to his next campaign.
You got it. The hypocrisy and the whole deal blows my mind because when it comes out is when there's big money involved. That's that's when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
Now, folks, Andy's going to be on from 5 to 6 tonight. Right now, you can come over to our website at TFNN. He's going to be doing a great workshop. That workshop is going to be about the oil market, the structure inside the oil market. Andy came out with his newsletter today. You can test drive it today. He's got a new buy in there today. Now, you can do all of that for free. If you like the newsletter after the end of the month, you get to keep it. If you get charged at the end of the month. But if not, guess what? You won't get charged. The workshop.
You get to come to the webinar.
Yeah, totally. And you get to come to the webinar and really get it.
It's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from today. And listen, with all the craziness going on now in the world, and particularly in the Middle East, especially with the Russians and everything.
Heavy, man.
Oil's going to be crazy.
Heavy duty. Okay, brother. Look forward to speaking in an hour. Okay, man. Have a great one. You stay right there, folks. We're going to be coming back once again with a lot of numbers because we're right in the middle of earnings season. Dow right now is up 5. Nasdaq's down 13. S&P's are flat. We're going to be right back.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Let's go to Nick in Tampa. Hey, Nick, what's going on?
Tom O'Brien, it is an absolute pleasure.
Thanks so much, man. We appreciate you calling.
No problem. Dude, I've been listening to your show for about 2 years now, and it has just been wonderful. I listen to you, Basil, Andy. You guys do an amazing job.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 10 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Expect to have hope rekindled. Expect your prayers to be answered in wondrous ways. Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not here. What are you doing right now? I got to tell you, folks, I can't believe how time goes so fast. It almost feels like it's accelerating. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. Dow Industrials, let's see, where is Dow's down 4. Whoa, 1 second. There she is. Sorry about that. Dow Industrials down 4, NASDAQ down 14, S&P's flat. Gold contract down $3, traded at $1,103 an ounce. Silver down 9 cents at $14.96 an ounce. Platinum off $4 at $9.50 an ounce. Copper down 6.5 pennies at $2.55 a pound. Light sweet crude down 98 cents, $45.34 a barrel. Bonds 10-year down 2 ticks, 126.27. 30 years off 17 at 154.06. King dollar up 71 at 98.10. The euro down up, rather 14 at 108, and the yen's trading at 121.74. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. Let's go over to the SPY first. So this is what you have out here, folks. We had a sideways movement out here today. Light volume. So what we had out here yesterday is this. Yesterday, you got to a price point on the SPY. You got to 211.50. Today, you're at 210.12. You did 74 million shares. The SPY would have to get back inside. First off, is the 208.28 level. That is where the whole downdraft started. What is still in play are the 3 black rows. The beginning of the 3 black rows is 210.01. Bottom line, hasn't been able to make it. We'll see what we have out here tomorrow. You get the jobs number tomorrow. The 3 Qs. What do you have with the 3 Qs? Same type of setup. The 3 Qs back down today, 23 million shares. That's light volume on a back down, folks. Yesterday we did 28 million. The number on the 3 Qs to keep your eye on is 114.39. That number is the high that was generated out here on the 30th of July. Gold contract. Now, let's go take a look at it. We're coming into a Friday. Always dangerous for gold on a Friday. We're trading at 1103.20. You did have lighter volume. We did 129,000 contracts. You're going against the 190,000, which was generated on the 2nd. Bottom line, coming into a Friday, this thing looks like it's going to come down, whack 1097. What game is actually 1097 to 1103 is game. A couple of the targets want us to look at the XAU, the HUI. Let's go over and take a look at them right off the bat. XAU out here came. XAU is trading at a 48.28. That little baby's coming back into where it had volume on the way up. If we take a look at what happens on the XAU and the HUI, folks, is that you don't get volume until the 8 o'clock at night. That being said, if we go over and take a look at one of the large weighting structures inside the XAU, I suspect we had an expansion of volume today. Newmont came down $1.51. It came down with 14 million shares, 14.9 million. That's saying Newmont's going to go after its last low out here at $15.40. One of the equities that got just toasted out here today, and this is really unusual, but, you know, inside the gold report, you know, I knew that something was wrong with Royal Gold, and I just couldn't figure it out. And this is where, you know, And the correlation, folks, in between Royal Gold and Franco-Nevada was pretty intense. Franco-Nevada was, going up to highs. Royal Gold couldn't do anything. Bottom line, Royal Gold comes down $6.70 today with 4.6 million shares, takes apart a B point of 42, and it's an ABC down. 57 is your A, 42 is your B, which is $13. Your C is out there at 53, and it did an ABC structure on the way down in 1 day. Now, numbers-wise, that's the largest that most that's ever got hit in 12 years. What's going on there is that they missed their numbers by 12 cents. They missed their revenue, and they brought down an operation, a royalty operation. What that did, that put a large tax bill on them. Okay, but bottom line is that these equities are getting hit. If we go over and we take a look at Ranggold Resources, what Ranggold did out here. Now, this is one of the strongest gold stocks. What you have with Ranggold, Ranggold pulled back today 1.1 million shares. Now, that's going into 1.3. So Ranggold is still in a consolidation. The bottom of that consolidation is about the 55, 56. The top is 72. Right now, you're at 68. Okay, now, as we were talking, we were talking about the aspect that the indices themselves are at highs. What you do have out here still, which is about as intense as you can get, is this. With the indices at highs, the amount of equities that are taking haircuts of 15 to 25% are still extraordinary, folks. And I'll just run through a few of them for you. You got Bluebird down to this is today. These are real companies, by the way. Bluebird's down 21%. Straight Path Communications down 51%. Valiant Pharmaceuticals down an additional 14.3%. Valiant, that's going to be such a disaster. Valiant right now is trading at 78. It looks to me, which I've been saying, since it got croaked, is 55 is game, and it's going to be that's a big heartache for a lot of people out here. Endo Pharmaceutical is down 14%. Qualcomm is down 15%. Libby is down 24%. FireEye is down 22. Royal Gold's down 14. ExamWorks is down 21, and Core Molding is down 26. When you get numbers like that, folks, the underlying market here is a disaster. I mean, an absolute disaster. So we'll see if the market can charge tomorrow inside this jobs number. But my take, when you see this many equities fall out of bed this far and this fast, it's a real problem. If you just start with one of these biopharmas, Bluebird, it's a biopharma, right? Down $19 today. This stock, folks, is an ABC structure on the way down. Your price projection is 26. Is it 26 or 50? Yeah, your price projection is 26. You're at 70. But guess what? This stock is down, okay, from 197. You stay right there, folks. We'll come right back.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors. Are China A shares hot or not? If you trade China A shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A Share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. 877-927-6648. Lots of numbers out here. Let's go to Disney first. Disney just came out with numbers. Disney closed at $113. It's trading at $110.50 right now. Numbers like this go like this. Their earnings per share, the estimate was $1.14. They made $1.20. And this is where you're going to see where you can work the books, and the market's not believing it. Why? Bottom line is that their revenue came in shot. Disney, the last time that the numbers did come out, that thing really got toasted. That's where it came off the high of 122, opened the following day at 109, and continued down to $90. We'll see. Yesterday, they sold this baby down to 110. That's where it's going to go after. It's going after that 110 right now. So we'll see what they have to say, on the conference call. But thus far, Disney does want lower price. MNST, Monster Beverage, getting jacked up. Evidently, everyone's getting jacked up. Monster closed at $132.24. That's trading up $14 at $146. And if we take a look at the correlation of what 146, that's going to go right after its last highs. That was trading at 151 at the beginning of August. Yeah, that's at highs. That's at highs. That's the bottom line. Let's see what Monster has to say. Their sales were $756 million. Look, there's nothing like selling water with speed in it. Their gross margin is 61.5%. Monster number. Jeez, God, that's unbelievable, actually. Bottom line is that they're selling a lot of speed. No two ways about that. QRVO. Let's go take a look at QRVO. This equity, they designed, develop, manufacture high-performance analog circuits. That closed at $45.08. That is trading out at 51. That's up $6. This equity now up $6, but this is off a high of 88. So you're at 51. It went from 88 to 42. It's trading at 51 right now. Numbers go like this. The earnings per share, the estimate was $1.11. They made $1.22. Look at this. They're going to buy back $1 billion in stock. Big number. SWKS. Let's go take a look at SWKS. This is Skyworks. This is the largest Apple, one of the larger Apple suppliers. This is trading out up $2.50 at 83.81. Numbers go like this inside of it. Their earnings per share was $1.18. Their revenue increased by 23%. Okay, the revenue going forward, this is what they're looking for. The estimate was $920 million. They're looking that they will do $925 million to $930. So if we do go look at Skyworks and see where it is at, Skyworks is off its high of 112. Not bad, really. You know, I wouldn't be buying it. Don't buy it. Bottom line, you know, you're up a couple dollars, but, you know, that's about it. Triple D. This equity, this is 3D Systems. That was already down $1. Okay, so their revenue came in at $87.7 million. The estimate was 7 cents, and they made a penny. Pretty anemic, big time. Here, I got to show you something here. This is a mind blower. I was looking at the stock today that was down 50%. It's STRP. This is just, so check this out, folks, okay? This company, they hold FCC wireless spectrum licenses in a portfolio of patents, okay, in the communication business. You know, when you see a stock, I mean, I didn't even know about the stock, okay? But bottom line is that it shows up, of course, because it's one of the largest leaders on the way down. You know, you're down 50% in one day. So I go back and I'm looking at this. I'm saying to myself, okay, you know, it's always intriguing to, you know, look at the market cap, you know, where it's going. So the market cap still, after even being down 50%, is 155 million. So this morning the market cap was 300 million, right? Well, at 300 million, this equity takes in $2.8 million a quarter. It's like, how does this work? How can people come in and buy a company that has a market cap of 300 million, and you're talking about taking in $12 million a year? It's like so far over the top, it's like insanity, you know? Bottom line, those aren't the only ones that are out there like that. That is an extreme case, though. There's no doubt about that. And as one of the Tigers is saying, that there was a short seller's report out on it today. In a case like this, folks, I don't even think a short seller has to come out and say anything. All you'd have to do is kind of look at that and say, you know, particularly, yeah, it's a no-brainer, man. You're taking $12 million and you think you have a market cap of 300 million? It's like, that's insanity. Bottom line is that stock's going to go a lot lower. We take a look at some of the Dow stocks out here. This is what you have happening. There we go. So we have Big Blue is down $1.74 today. Walmart's up 24. ExxonMobil's off 117. Let's go over and take a look at that oil market. So take a look at ExxonMobil first. Exxon and Chevron have been moving higher with good volume. Now you're pulling back with lighter volume. You know, if you're looking as this thing sets up, you know, this thing can do a nice pullback. The first place would be $82. You're at $84.91. You come down with too much volume. We didn't come down with too much volume today. You come down with too much volume, then you'd be start looking somewhere around the 77, 78 area inside that oil market. That's how this is set up at this particular point. You take a look at Endo, ENDO. I remember how many calls we used to get on this one. This is cannabis-based health products. Okay, the company focused on developing cannabis-based patents. I remember this guy. I saw him. Okay, we were at the Money Show, and they would. I don't know if this is the same company. No, this is not the same company. I don't think it is. Yeah, this can't be the same. No, this is just an over-the-counter stock. This is nothing. We don't even want to look at that stock. Maybe I get the wrong one. Hold on. ENDO. Is that it? Yeah, forget that one, because that's bizarre anyway. LBY, you know, the stock that's trading at 11 cents. Forget it. LBY is Libby. They manufacture glass tableware. This equity, who knows what happened to this, but this is down. This was down $8, 25%. And you talk about monster volume. Man, oh man, it's like insane. Dropped out of bed? Yeah, I mean, right out of bed. And, you know, you reached highs. This stock went from 87 cents up to $42. We've just gone from 42 to 25, and it looks to me like this thing is on its way down to 13. Big numbers. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We'll be coming right back. We get TripAdvisor next.
If you're looking for a great opportunity to diversify your financial portfolio and hedge against the falling stock market, consider the new market-safe Metals Hedge CD from Everbank. This 5-year indexed U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to metals with gold and silver components and allows you to hedge against falling equities with a short component on the SPY ETF. You can earn up to 45% capped upside payment at maturity if gold and silver increase in value and the SPY ETF decreases across annual pricing dates. And should the opposite occur, your principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on the CD. Don't let falling markets get you down. Get the Metals Hedge CD. The November 12th funding deadline is quickly approaching, so hurry over to everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. Once again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. This is sponsored content. Everbank is a member FDIC.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
TFNN has just announced a brand new morning lineup that is geared specifically for traders in this volatile traders market. Every morning at 8 a.m., John Logan starts things off with his daily program, The Global Market Pulse. At 9 a.m., Larry Pesavento trades the market during the market open Monday through Friday on Trade What You See. At 10 a.m., Tom O'Brien hosts the Money Masters for the hour, and Basil Chapman hosts his Tiger Technicians Hour at 11 a.m. From 8 a.m. till noon every market day, these traders are with you as they provide up-to-the-second market information so that you can make the most educated and profitable trades possible. The new TFNN morning lineup is happening right now. Tune in to see for yourself what kind of actionable trading discussion they have each morning, Monday through Friday, starting at 8 a.m., live only on Tiger TV at TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Some of the higher volume stocks we had in the marketplace today, and there's some smokers out here. You had Qualcomm down $9, FireEye was off $6.66. You had HomeAway was up $8. Expedia is going to take over HomeAway. They're going to buy them out, $3.8 billion. You had Transocean down $1.38. Time Warner was off at $2.77. And I do want to thank Terry Tiger inside the den. It's DP, folks. That's what I thought. You know, so check this out. This is Endo International, you know, a healthcare specialty company, pharmaceutical company, down $8.79. This also going after the last swing low, monster volume coming into it. Last time we were down here, we had 23 million shares traded, got to $49. We get to 47 today. You have $17 million. This is going to hammer away on the way down. That's what it's trying to do. If we go over to Valiant for a second, if you saw the Journal this morning, folks, okay, the Journal had a pretty decent article about Valiant Pharmaceutical, Bill Ackerman, how he was basically doing his homework on Valiant, even when he did buy more shares. Bottom line, folks, even after that article, when Tommy and I, we have a great show at 10 o'clock in the morning. If you haven't heard it, get it right on your cell phone at TFNN.com. We were talking about this morning, and there was so much disclosure inside that article. It's like, my take is that the larger funds, the broker-dealers, went right after it, and they got it. On a technical basis, Valiant wants to trade to $55. I mean, it's an absolute mess. We'll see where that shakes out, but that is the way that that looks like it's coming down the pike. Men's Warehouse. Let's go take a look at Men's Warehouse. That closed. Oh man, look at this thing. This is sick. Okay, so that closed at $40. It's trading at $31. These things are dropping out of bed, man. They're dropping out of the sky. This is pretty intense. Okay, so earnings per share. The estimate was 99 cents. Now they are looking at 46 to 51 cents. Their sales fell 14.6%. Men's Warehouse ended up buying Joseph Banks. And if you remember, you know what's really wild about that? I remember when this happened, but if you remember how many commercials were for Joseph Banks, they always had, you buy one suit, get 5 for free. I'm exaggerating, but buy one, get one for free. And I haven't seen those ads anymore. Their sales at Joseph Banks are down 14.6%. Their sales on general, however, though, are down 20 to 25%. Can you imagine sales being down 20 to 25%? That's insane. That's like insanity. These retails, I got a feeling people got plenty of clothes. We got plenty of everything when you really think about it. That George Carlin joke, right? We have storage units to store all our junk, right? Bottom line, this is off a high of $66. Now you're trading at 30. That took all of 5 months. You have, look what this is going to do now. This, it did have some support at $33.76. That was from October of 2013. This is just going to take that apart like nothing. And what you're going to see, my God, some of these are just getting killed, man. This is what, hey, listen, this is what we were talking about at the beginning of the show. When you have indices that are at highs, and you have stocks that are coming down 20 and 25% in one day, that is the underlying strength of the market. 5 or 6 stocks absolutely keeping, well, we know 5 or 6 stocks keeping the NDX 100 up. Those 5 or 6 stocks are Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Intel. Bottom line, those are the highest weighting structures in there. And with Google, what happens is, which is really wild, is that Google has 2 separate weighting structures. You get GOOG, and then you get the GOOGL. And that, they both have a weighting structure inside of the NDX 100. So big numbers, no two ways about that. Now let's go on the positive side. NVIDIA. NVIDIA closed at $27.71. That is trading up $29.80. At least you got a couple dollars under the belt there. And I believe this is at highs, right? Yeah, and this is, so let's see where this number comes out. Their earnings per share, 44 cents. Revenue, big revenue. So their expected revenue is $1.18 billion. They took in $1.3 billion. And this is what they're saying. This is on gaming growth. They're in the right business. Gaming growth, evidently. I mean, games have always been huge. Evidently, they're getting much, much bigger. 877-927-6648. Let's go over and we take a look at the good old dollar, because what we have coming into Friday, when we look at the dollar, when we look at gold, these gold equities, a lot of them get hit pretty good out here today. The dollar right now is at 98.09. Your high swing points are laying out here at 98.45. The one-to-one structure on the way up, which it is confirmed, is 1. So we'll see where this whole thing wants to go. At 1.00, that was the high that was generated out here on the 13th of April. You take that together with where the gold contract. Well, actually, let's go look at the GLD, because the GLD, if you don't have futures, gives you the characteristic also of the volume. Now, the GLD is down 33 cents today, 5.9 million. That's light volume, folks. That is definitely light volume. That being said, it looks like it's going to go after 105.59 tomorrow. Now, when you put this on a weekly, this is where this gets really cool. On a weekly, it's going to take a lot more to break down. The reason being is this. When gold came off the bottom in July, the highs of that low were 106.65. The low was 103. We did 51 million shares. Well, we've come down thus far at 26 million. So, yes, we'll do like 30, 31. That's the first part. Second part, as we went topside, you went topside with 43 million shares on the week of the 21st. The following week, we go higher with 54 million. Now watch this, though. This is where, so that's the good part. The bad part goes like this inside the GLD. We are trading under the 106.31. 106.31 is where the strength come in. When that happens, you're going to go down to the next level, and we're into that next level right now. So if you happen to be in the GLD, if you're in gold, which I am, bottom line, you're going to be looking for a rejection of price as you move into this lowest swing point. Because the lowest swing point from September 11th also lines up with all the lows that were established when the gold put in its last low in the month of July. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. You stay right there, folks. We come right back. Now, don't forget, Mr. Andy Heck's going to be coming up right after us, 5 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. And John Logan kicks us off in the morning, folks. 8 o'clock in the morning. It's an outstanding show. Find out what's going on in the markets right on your cell phone. TFNN.mobi.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now, you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com. Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge, heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
Tom takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Tom O'Brien. Let's go STMP. I gave you a couple that are down 20%. Now let's give you one that's up 20%. Stamps.com. Stamps.com closed at $75.98. That's trading at 91. What a number that is, man. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we pull this back. Yeah, that's going right after those highs. Okay, so let's see what the numbers are here. Their revenue, $51 million. They must be making money to go up like that. Earnings per share, $1.14. They, in the next quarter coming out, for the year, they saw $3.10 to $3.50. Now they see $3.60 to $4. Bottom line is that you get some real juice inside that market. Now check this out, folks. This is amazing, actually. Okay, it's not on this one. I got the story right here. Okay, here we go. So there's a big joke on Wall Street. I think it's on Main Street also. Okay, that the bottom line is that when you take a look at Goldman Sachs, plenty of people call it, government Sachs. Okay. Why? Because there's so many folks that go from the government to Goldman, Goldman back to the government. And there's been plenty of allegations throughout the years that Goldman always knows what's going on. Well, what you had out here today is this. You had a Goldman Sachs banker admit that he violated one of the golden rules, and what that is that he was getting information from the Federal Reserve, from an employee of the Federal Reserve, and it just went over and over again. He got this 30, this is what it says. Ronit Banzel pleaded guilty today to a misdemeanor. Now check this out. This is mind-blowing. This is a misdemeanor, okay? People would do this all day long being a misdemeanor. This gets whacked out so many times. Okay, so this is a misdemeanor, and it's tied to stolen Federal Reserve documents, including information from the regulator about a mid-sized New York bank that he was working on, okay, that he was advising, okay? This guy's 30. He's telling the magistrate judge that I recognize the gravity of my mistake. I have learned from it and would like to move forward. Great, move forward. Goldman Sachs, of course, got the nickname Government Sachs because of, whether it's Henry Paulson, Mark Carney, Rob Rubin. I mean, you can go on and on. Bottom line goes like this. He obtained 35 documents on 20 separate occasions from his friend at the New York Fed. It's a misdemeanor. This is like crazy, okay? Do you know how much money can be made on getting information from the New York Fed? So Goldman Sachs paid a $50 million fine. They accepted a 3-year ban of doing advisory work in New York as part of the settlement with the state regulator, not the feds, mind you, okay? This is insane, folks, okay? And that says it all, by the way, okay? So picture that you get information off the Fed. Somehow, what I don't know, what it doesn't say in this article, this says that it is a settlement, okay? So inside this settlement, did they just make them plead guilty to a misdemeanor? Which to me makes zero sense. I mean, how do you get information off the Fed and it's a misdemeanor? Hey, listen, it very well may be a misdemeanor, okay? But bottom line, you can imagine the ramifications. You know, hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars can be made in 2 seconds flat, getting information off the Fed. And in this case here, it didn't say that he is getting information from the Federal Reserve meeting as to whether rates are going up and down. What it did say is that he was advising a mid-sized New York bank, and he was getting the information off the Fed as to what the Fed was saying regulatory-wise about that mid-sized New York bank. That's the specific allegation. You know, this just happened today, so what I do figure is that there'll be more information about this maybe tomorrow. I mean, you know, we'll see where that shakes out. But bottom line, you know, you can see how whacked out this whole thing is. Okay, so let's go over to GLU. Let's see what this baby is. So we had Stamps was up by 20 bucks. This one here, this is Glue Mobile. They do applications, third-party licensing brands. That closed at $3.66. That's trading at $3 right now. Numbers go like this. They made 6 cents, and they were supposed to break even. So they made their numbers. Bottom line, the market's selling it off, though. I see. Their guidance is lower. Their guidance is lower. This equity, this has been a one-way street on the way down. This equity was at $7.60. You're trading at $3 right now. And let's see what they take in. No, not bad. They take in some money. They're taking 47 to 50 million. Weight Watchers, with WTW. Weight Watchers, this is where Oprah just took a position in. Weight Watchers closed at $16.93. That's trading at $18.50. This has been a disaster, by the way, but since Oprah went in at bottom line, she's, depending what price she got it at, oh, there's the 14.7% here. I'm going to go through this too. Okay, so Oprah has a 14.72% stake. Their earnings per share was 38 cents. Their revenue is $273 million. They had, their numbers are coming down, but bottom line is this stock has already got killed. Their earnings per share number are coming down. Their revenue number, however, was up. The estimated revenue number was 266. The revenue was 273. Now let's see what Oprah got the stock for. Okay, Weight Watchers holder Oprah Winfrey reports a 14.72% stake, including options. It's hard to tell. Yeah, he still don't have the price here. That actually she got the equity at. If we take a look at the chart out here, since Oprah, the day that Oprah said she was involved in it, the stock was trading at $6.68. Now you're at $19. And at 15%, let's go take a look at this. At 15%, you get, let's see, shares outstanding, 63 million. So we get, that's 10 million shares. 10 million shares, my God, that's some money. 10 million shares times $14, right? Big money. If we go back over to Men's Warehouse is just getting absolutely smoked. Men's Warehouse closed at $40.10. That is trading right now at $28.79. Big numbers, folks. And folks, as you're over at our website at TFNN, you're going to see right in the top of the carousel, what you're going to see is our man, Mr. Andy Hecht. Now, Andy's going to be coming up next, 5 to 6 Eastern Standard Time, doing his show. He's going to be doing a webinar. That webinar is going to be 2 weeks from today, 2 weeks from tomorrow, rather, at 6:30 to 7:30. You can test drive his newsletter today. It just came out today. Andy has a new buy in it today, all for free. Check it out right in the front page of TFNN. You stay right there. I'm coming back. Andy's coming back right after me. We're going to be right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund is currently offering 4-year first mortgages on many of the fully renovated properties that it has purchased. The first mortgages are third-party appraised with a maximum loan-to-value ratio of 70%, providing a secured investment that pays a fixed return of 5% annually, which works out to a monthly income of more than $416 per $100,000 investment with your principal intact and secured. These 4-year first mortgages are perfect for anyone looking for a secured investment that provides monthly income much like a CD. For more information, email tigerfund@tfnn.com or click on the Tiger Real Estate Opportunity Fund banner along the right side of the tfnn.com homepage, or call our office directly at 877-518-9190. There's a limited supply, so act now.
Join Andy Hecht as he shows you how to make money in commodities. The Commodities Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. And, over in Japan, folks, they did come out with a couple IPOs the last couple days. Japan Post, Post Bank, and Post Insurance. I will look for those. What happens in Japan is stocks and numbers, folks. And I just, sorry, Z, I just can't pull them up quick enough. I'm inside the Nikkei right now, but I just can't find the numbers. Well, 1 second, hold it. Is that right there? Japan Day? Nope, I just can't find those numbers. Sorry, man. If we go take a look at TRIP, T-R-I-P, this is TripAdvisor, I believe. That closed at $83.11. That is trading right now at 75. Let's see what they have to say. This will get intriguing. Let's see. Their revenue is $415 million. Their sales are up 17%. Their revenue is up 6%. And they missed on revenue. That's how that's shaken out. They were looking for more revenue. So if we do take a look at this, they missed the last time too. So when the last time they come out with the numbers was on July 23rd. July 23rd, it had closed at $94, opened the following day at $80, ended up trading down to $62. You just did a total counter trend bounce right up to ICE, which is just amazing. $86. Couldn't get into the gap, comes up to it. Now what you're going to see, it's going to gap down into the lower gap, and this is an equity that's been going down for quite a while. The first top was March of 2014 at 109. It tested at 111. July 14. 16 months later. So check it out. You tested the high 16 months later. Keeps making its way into lower price. And bottom line, EXPE, Expedia. If we take a look at Expedia, Expedia is up 314, trading at 137. Now what Expedia is doing, Expedia is going to buy HomeAway. And, you know, that's a smart move, folks. You know, we do a lot of business with HomeAway, and it's good business, number one. What you get with HomeAway is this. So HomeAway they own about 7 or 8 other sites. VRVO, they have all these sites they run under. But if you pay the money on HomeAway, you get on all those sites. What Expedia is going to get out of that now is the type of information that where all these people are booking. So picture, HomeAway itself, VRVO, they're quality sites, and most times it's not like the Airbnb. You're paying up. You know, you're going somewhere, you're paying up. You are getting someone else's place, and you're cutting out the real estate. Most of the time, you're cutting out the middle. But what you do have there is that they're looking for the travel reservations as a full-time agency. That's what that comes down to. So what you've just done, so picture what you've done. If we look at a hotel company, so watch this. You pull up a hotel company, right? If I pull up Starwood has a market cap of $13 billion. Expedia paid 3.8. Now, it looks like that's a lot of money. But guess what? You just bought a hotel company that's bigger than Starwood for $3.8 billion, and you have none of the overhead. So isn't this cool? So business-wise, picture what that means. If you take a look at Starwood, so watch this. I was thinking about this last night. I'm saying to myself, man, what a smart move. Because all the landlords pay all the expenses. If you own the hotel, guess what? You got to pay everything, right? Well, that's not how it is with HomeAway. So, you know, you'll see more of those deals take place, but smart move, man. I mean, smart move. Someone else is picking up the expense. You're still getting a spread on it. You stay right there, folks. I'm Mr. Andy Heck's going to be coming up next. Always remember, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it, step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great night, safe night. Look forward to speaking it right here tomorrow. Go get them, folks.